What's your image of Hong Kong? I'm going to walk up this ridge to Dragon Back. On a sparkling summer day, Dragon's Back is a magnificent vantage for gazing out over the South China Sea and the east coast of Hong Kong Island. There's a strong northeast wind blowing that's really pushing up the swell onto the east coast of Hong Kong. It's fantastic. This must be Hong Kong's most stunning beach, Tai Long Wan. It's ringed by hills and a headland and is a jewel in Sai Kung's crown. And if there's one place you have to visit on the peninsula, it should be this one. Though Hong Kong has no large reefs, we have over 80 species of hard corals. That's more than the Caribbean. They form colourful underwater landscapes with miniature cliffs and canyons and shelter creatures like crabs, urchins, shrimps and fish. Thanks for coming out.
Pleasure.
Where are we heading to now then?
We're going to head out here past Town Island to Wang Chau, which is a stunning.
This is not a place for beginners. I'm lucky to be with Paul. He's one of Hong Kong's most experienced kayakers and knows how to handle the rolling waves and surf. Fantastic, Simon. Lovely fish. Simon, thank you. Thank you very much, Simon. Behind me is Bride's Pool, one of Hong Kong's most easily accessible waterfalls. Nearby in a ravine is a more spectacular fall. The 60-foot high Mirror Pool Fall is most dramatic after summer rains. I'm in Luk Keng, one of the few remaining Hong Kong villages that retain their traditional character. Once home to hundreds of people, it's now fairly quiet, with only about 50 elderly residents. Nature is reclaiming the area. The old rice paddies have been replaced by a freshwater marsh. Several ruined buildings are being hidden by a woodland. I've arrived at Kadori Farm and Botanic Garden, at the foot of Hong Kong's highest mountain. The farm is also home to wild birds and animals that have been rescued and will be released if possible. There are black kites, wild boar, Hong Kong's largest land animal. Leopard cats are like slender domestic cats and very hard to see in the wild. I'm at Mai Po Marshes, a wetland reserve managed by the Worldwide Fund for Nature Hong Kong. With me is Reserve Officer Benner Smith. So Benner, what kind of birds can we see in front of us?
In front of us we have over 1,000 water birds. Mostly are great cormorants here, but you can also see the bigger white birds are great egrets. We have little egrets, grey herons, and also some Chinese pond herons have just come in over here.
That's quite a variety of birds. Are there any rare species here?
The rarest one you are likely to see here is the black-faced spoonbill, which we have at Mai Po, and about a quarter of the world's population is based in Hong Kong.
I've joined an eco-tour around the seas north of the airport. And you'll easily guess what kind of eco-tour it is when I mention the word Hong Kong Dolphin Watch. As we watch the dolphins, curious youngsters swim right up to the boat for a look at us. I'm about to explore Lantau, but first a final word from Tak Ching.
I love dolphins.
I'm about 10 minutes walk from the Big Buddha, and the scenery is magnificent. That's Lantau Peak behind me, Hong Kong's second highest mountain. Below me is Shek Pik Reservoir and the rolling hills of southwest Lantau. This is wonderful hiking country, with trails over mountain tops and along hillsides. But I'm about to take a short trip by taxi to another temple. This is Kun Yan Temple, one of the loveliest monasteries in Hong Kong. I've come to Puyo to meet Loi Ho. She's a founder of the Lantau Post and Lantau Art Festival. So can you tell me more about the wild buffalo behind us?
They're not wild animals. They are from one pair brought in by one of the old farmers here. And now nobody owns them. We have one of the most beautiful beaches in Hong Kong here.
I've arrived in Chung Chau. It's evening and at last I can have a nice cold beer. I've arranged to meet Patrick Cho from the Rural Committee. So tell me, Patrick, what can I do on Chung Chau?
Well, Chung Chau is a beautiful island. You can enjoy the swimming and windsurfing. There are many beautiful beaches, and we have a mini brick wall, and you can see that it is the biggest fishing pole shelter in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I saw them as I came in on the ferry from Lantau Island.
Yeah.
And all this on one small Hong Kong island. I'll have a lot to do tomorrow, but first, a cold beer. Cold beer. Oh, I've got a friend drinking my beer.
Was that good? Enjoy it.